Hey guys, so for this tutorial, we'll be using ladybug, same as we did in previous video. And previously we would visualize weather conditions using graph, and we tried to create a graph of wind and sunlight analysis. So for now, we'll be using 3D contextual model and try to get daylight effect on and exposure on the surfaces, vertical surface, and also over the land and the spaces between this block. So as like it will be more laggy if you have a larger context or the surfaces which are in details. So I'm using some basic model. I've created some basic model in Rhino and we'll be doing for that. So I have just imported run ladybug to ladybug and try to uh, extract path and pass to the PW file. After that, what you have to do is same as previous video, you have to pass that EPW data to ladybug sun path and pass the location, mark the center point, and I will just add the point over here. And you can mark, for now I'm marking it on edge. You can afterwards mark it in the middle of the site you want. Then oops, and okay, done path. So after that, we don't need the graph of sun position. So we won't be dealing with the sun path and scale. We'll just make it true, and no more changes to the legend and thing. After that, we will directly go to ladybug sunlight analysis. We won't be setting hours and day month for now because it will make this model to like work very slowly. So afterwards, what we gonna do is we'll pass the sun vectors to the sun vectors of our analysis, and after that we have to mark the geometries or surfaces over here. So we will add both to the geometry and set Reitenbergs, which means we have to show some diagram analysis for each of the block. So we'll do that. Okay. And grid size is the amount of pixels you want. So for now, we'll take it 5. You can decrease it for resolution, but you should have nice PC to run it and patience. Somewhat distance from base should be in so that it is visible. So we'll give it 0.1. And after that, what we're going to do is toggle and run it. So toggle to run it. Control C, Control V. Toggle and run it. So what geometry and context means, if you are, for now I will just disconnect this. So for geometry means a specific building where you are doing, on which you want the sun study, and context which will be providing a basic surface if you want to create an individual sunlight analysis for individual building. So if you do this like the add this to geometry as in site, and if you add this to your context, you will get this type of diagram. And to get rid of this, you have to hide the blocks over Rhino file. So we will hide all of them. Yeah, and after this, what you have to do is preview it off. And yes, so you get this, but you are getting only two colors. So what you have to do is add the legend parameters and increase the range. So what we will do is add color swatch. I will mark yellow for brightest area or maximum exposure to sun, and then we will uh, give blue, and red. So you can pass all of this to custom colors and connect it to legend parameters. So after that, you get this three line, and then you preview this. You can see the maximum exposure is yellow, red, and blue, which is invisible because of the days, which I haven't selected. So we will disconnect this and connect it to the geometry. So we'll get this exposure and light analysis. But for also to work it more better, what you have to do is enter the hour, day, and month hours. But if you add for a specific day or a specific time, we will get this type of diagram. So what we'll do is we will work for a range of values. So we'll use analysis period. So we'll add number line, which is from month 9, showing the summertime. So from month 9 to month 12, and you have to wait for a second because it will take much time, and then to the analysis period. So now it will work based on the pixels and the time. So it will take some time. And yeah, hopefully it works. So here you can see how sunlight analysis diagram can help you work in design, because like this blue area shows how insufficient the light is during the 3 months from 9 to 12. You can change this time span from here using ladybug tool, and you can, as you get to know that this blue area is getting insufficient light, you can make it livable space by creating some punches over here. And to make this area mostly live, you can orient this building to a diagonal way to make light and come over here. You can orient in this direction, so this part is well lit and can be used. If you want dark shady spaces or functions related to that, you can provide functions that privatize function over here. So it helps us to design and program things well. And yeah, this is how a 3D diagram of analysis, daylight analysis looks like. You can change the range of it, create some, if you want the more resolution, you can go for the grid size to 1 and map it yourself. You can change the output color outputs to from your legend parameters. And yes, that's it. Thank you.